Named after a Swedish board game, Hüsker Du began in Minneapolis in 1979. The band took to the road, touring constantly. Though they never had a top 10 single or a video hit, Hüsker Du's barrage of guitars and sweet melodies influenced a generation of alternative bands. After 3 more independent albums, Hüsker Du became one of the first alternative acts to sign with a major record label. In 1986, their Warner Brothers debut, Candy Apple Grey, was released to rave reviews. Hüsker Du were poised for stardom. Then, in 1987, the night before the start of a major tour, the band's road manager and close friend, David Savoy, jumped to his death from a Minneapolis bridge. Though the band went on with the tour, the tragedy only fueled the growing tensions within the group. In 1988, after a decade together, Hüsker Du broke up. So where are they now? Bass player Greg Norton has found a new calling: cooking.
Well, I'm the chef at the Stag Head in Red Wing, Minnesota. There are a lot of similarities between cooking and music. You show up every day, it's like you're showing up to do your sound check when you're prepping. And then you've got your set list, and that's your menu. And then service comes around, and it's showtime. The main thing is you don't know how many times you're going to have to play a particular song and what order those songs are going to be in that night.
Sometimes Greg is recognized for more than his culinary concoctions.
A bunch of these guys kept coming up and going, "Oh, I'm a really big fan." I'm like, "What, of my food?" Like, "Oh, well, yeah, your food too, but you know, it's like, your band changed my life."
As for drummer Grant Hart, he's still banging away. Grant's released 4 solo albums, and in 1994 he formed a new band, Nova Mob. When he's not making music, Grant enjoys driving his classic Studebaker.
Ready to go?
When it starts. Grant also likes to collect stuff.
I just started picking up stray bits of metal that I found on the street and taking these little discards from automobiles and trying to put some kind of order back together from chaos.
As for guitar player Bob Mould, after Hüsker Du, Bob released a handful of solo albums. In 1992, he formed Sugar.
But if I can't change your mind, then no one will. If I can't change your mind.
3 years later, Sugar broke up and Bob returned to his work as a solo artist. Though the guys have no plans for a reunion, 20 years after they began, the spirit of Hüsker Du lives on.
One of the main reasons why we did have such an impact on bands or on, you know, young, impressionable minds was the fact that we said, you know, hey, just go out and do whatever the hell you think is right for you to do. You know, it's like, you want to grow a handlebar mustache, grow a handlebar mustache. You want to let your hair grow long, grow your hair long. You want to shave your head, shave your head.